place. Where did the crime happen?
Well, most of it, the last 4 years from this room.
For 17 years, Garrett Bauer traded on tips he got from his friend, Ken Robinson.
And when a phone call came in from Ken...
That happened once or twice a year on those type of phone calls. But I did talk to Ken probably 5 days a week. So normally we talk almost every single day.
Robinson got his tips from Matthew Kluger, a Washington lawyer who would get confidential, non-public information about mergers and acquisitions from his firm's email servers. The trio shared the profits, a total of more than $32 million, according to court documents.
The whole idea really was for me to do all the trades, so there would be no connection to him and his connection to the lawyer. And then he started doing some of these trades when I said I didn't want to do them anymore. So it was really at that point where, I guess I assumed the FBI and the SEC investigated him.
When the FBI came for Ken Robinson, he turned in Garrett Bauer.
After about a month or so, I sort of stopped being angry. Ken didn't force me to do what I did. You don't always know what you're getting into. You do know the information is illegal, but just like I thought, most people think that they're just not going to get caught, and I'm trying to let people know that people do get caught.
Bauer and Kluger pleaded guilty in December to securities fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and obstructing justice. They could face prison sentences of up to 20 years. Robinson pleaded guilty on 2 counts of securities fraud and 1 count of conspiracy and could get a more lenient sentence, possibly avoiding prison time. Neither the prosecution nor the FBI would speak on camera about any matter currently before the courts. But in a statement, the FBI told us securities fraud remains a top investigative priority.
You know you're crossing the line when you're getting the information from someone who has a responsibility not to give you the information. It's very serious, the crime. Penalty, what I'm facing, almost 10 years in prison, I'm losing everything I have, is pretty serious.
That includes millions of dollars in fines and civil penalties. The government has already seized all of Bauer's bank accounts and property, including the apartment he bought for $6.6 million in cash in 2009.
Do you care about losing this apartment?
Not that much. Really, I don't.
I can tell.
One of my friends was concerned if I take you around the apartment, it's not really going to show you who I am.
While he awaits sentencing, Bauer is keeping busy, giving speeches to groups of law and business students, trying to prevent others from doing what he did.
What are the worst days like?
The worst days are just thinking about not even being able to start fresh when I get out. It's sort of overwhelming to know that I'm going to owe all this money when I do get out of prison, and how am I going to ever pay that money back?
Felicia Taylor, CNN, New York.